to take his properties, including this apartment behind me. Aaron?
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. Why they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man.
Hey, Money Mayweather, Floyd, don't think you gonna surprise me with that big tractor trailer with all them cars on it. I done seen your cars. I done seen them.
Floyd Mayweather. Former boxing champion Floyd Mayweather is facing intense scrutiny after reports claimed that assets linked to him were frozen as part of a $42 million fraud case. Mayweather strongly rejects the accusations, stating that he has fully met his tax obligations and believes the issue has been exaggerated by biased media coverage. According to him, misleading reports have distorted the facts, turning the situation into a much larger controversy than it actually is.
Leading reports.
Especially when it comes to the media in this country. While everyone is counting my money and assuming the worst, these are the facts. Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. What else could they possibly want? I'm sure I would have been notified much sooner if there were any real discrepancies, right? Bottom line, everybody just wants to be part of the Money May show, including the IRS. That's fine. You can crunch numbers all day, but in the end, my empire is rock solid and intact. Now calculate that. Hashtag TMT, hashtag Floyd Mayweather.
Rapper and businessman Rick Ross recently mocked Floyd Mayweather, noting that the boxing star no longer appears to showcase his luxury cars as often as he once did. Ross suggested that this change reflects a shift in Mayweather's financial circumstances, as his lavish displays of wealth were once a major part of his public image. Reports also claim that Mayweather's long-standing habit of spending heavily on expensive cars, watches, and properties may have contributed to growing tax-related problems. Critics argue that while he focused on maintaining a luxury lifestyle, he may have overlooked the financial obligations that came with those purchases. As a result, he is now reportedly facing increased pressure from tax authorities, highlighting the challenges that can arise when personal spending and financial responsibilities fall out of balance.
Floyd Mayweather is about to pay $2 billion to purchase a sports team and may never have to pay taxes again. The tax code offers the super wealthy so many methods to erase their income through deductions, and none is better than purchasing a sports team. Buying a sports team is like buying a unicorn real estate property. The value is always going to go up, the owner is going to make money, but on their tax return, they're going to use a strategy to report that they're losing money. See, the owner is actually allowed to write off the entire cost of the sports team against future income. This will allow Floyd to pay less in taxes. It's called amortization, which is very similar to depreciation. But if Floyd ever decides to sell the team, then the taxes will be owed. Who cares then? Because the taxes he was supposed to pay during those years, he's going to take that money, reinvest it for personal profit. See you, Floyd. Hit your boy up if you need help with taxes. My name is Duke, and I make taxes very easy to understand. Give me a follow to stay educated.
Following reports about his financial troubles, Floyd Mayweather responded by stating that he had paid $26 million to the IRS in an effort to address the growing concerns. However, instead of ending the discussion, the announcement sparked even more debate. Some people questioned whether the payment was enough to settle his obligations, while others believed it might not represent the full amount he reportedly owed. As a result, doubts and speculation continued to surround his financial situation, keeping the controversy in the spotlight.
He replies to them by showing on Instagram $26 million, a payment he made to the IRS. By the way, nothing makes your tax payment look shadier than when you're just holding up cash.
Right.
That's not a good look for the IRS. But he showed his actual, $26 million. They just pay him. Like, I don't know why, like, he's mad at the media. It's like, oh, you guys are making things up. No, it's leaked that you asked to pay after this fight. Like, you make all this money. If I was Mayweather, not only would I pay them on time, the IRS, I'd tip them. I'd be like, hey, here's what I owe you. Here's a little bit. Get your woman something nice, all right? How was Christmas for your kids? Oh, you're Jewish? Convert just for this Christmas. Here, take care.
Floyd Mayweather's financial challenges have reportedly grown due to several large debts and ongoing money-related concerns. Reports claim that he owes more than $33 million to Gervonta Davis and also has an unresolved debt in Dubai. The situation drew even more attention after his reported purchase of a $42 million asset, leading many to question his spending decisions. Critics believe that continuing to make expensive purchases while facing significant financial obligations reflects poor financial planning and raises concerns about how he manages his wealth.
Damn Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. Why they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find it strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter. But man, hey, man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there, because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you on all these millions? But man, stay tuned for that next video.
According to reports from people familiar with Floyd Mayweather's business dealings, his monthly spending often exceeds the money he brings in. His high-cost lifestyle, marked by luxury vehicles, private jet travel, and expensive real estate, is said to have placed increasing pressure on his finances. Sources also claim that while enjoying his wealth, he has frequently overlooked important tax responsibilities, a pattern that has reportedly contributed to his ongoing financial challenges.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
He probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
That's a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. Yeah. We never count nobody paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it.
Floyd Mayweather has often made bold claims about the amount of money he earns, including saying that he brings in around $3 million every month and earns more than Bill Gates. However, many financial analysts and industry experts have questioned these statements, arguing that the figures do not appear realistic and are not supported by publicly available financial information.
And Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, you know, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240, and I know I'm 5'8.5" and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
Reports claim that Floyd Mayweather spent around $5 million in a single week on property purchases and a new private jet. The large spending attracted significant attention, with many questioning whether such expenses were wise given the financial concerns already surrounding him. The purchases also brought renewed focus to his reported tax issues, leading critics to argue that maintaining a luxurious public image may be adding to what...
Conman bought the New York Islanders with fake documents and a fax machine. This is the story of one of the craziest scams in sports history. It all starts with this guy, John Spano Jr. He ran a company called Bison Group in Dallas, Texas. They leased and financed equipment, nothing major, but he was the type of guy to make it seem like they were managing hundreds of millions of dollars. In reality, he was worth less than $5 million. But John always dreamed of being a billionaire, and his way to become one was own a sports team. So in 1995, he positioned himself as a local wealthy businessman and approached the Dallas Stars ownership group as a new potential buyer. The Stars did some basic due diligence and found out that he really didn't have as much money as he was claiming, and then they just dismissed him. So then John tries again, but this time he chooses a brand new franchise, the Florida Panthers. And he actually almost bought the Panthers. But after the owners asked for more thorough financials, the deal fell through. Which brings us to 1996 and the New York Islanders. The owner at the time, John Pickett was desperate to move the team. He bought the team during a dynasty where they won 4 Stanley Cups in a row during the early 80s. Since then, the team was on a steep decline, losing millions a year. In the early 90s, Pickett tried to sell the team, but every time it fell through. Then out of nowhere, here comes the mysterious business tycoon, John Spano, here to save the franchise. And this time, Spano came prepared with fake financial documents, phony businesses, and forged letters of credit to look legit. He said all the right things, he looked the part, and Pickett was so desperate to sell the team, he did for $165 million. And with no one really looking too deep into it, even the NHL approved him. The wild part is, he was given full control of the team without even making a payment. For 4 months, Spano acted as a legit owner, sat in on GM meetings, signed players, traded players, and even took interviews as the owner. However, the lies did catch up to him. Spano misses his first payment and he blames it on the bank. Then he misses a second payment and now everyone starts digging into his life. Turns out he didn't have any money at all. All of his bank statements were fake and even his financial advisors were just his friends pretending. Once the truth broke, the whole deal was void. Spano was later arrested and sentenced 71 months in federal prison. Now, something like this would never happen today, but it is pretty wild that Spano owned an NHL team for 4 months with no money.
Floyd Mayweather's recent purchase of multiple buildings in New York City has sparked fresh debate about his financial decisions. Many observers are wondering why he chose to invest in these properties at this point in his career, particularly while reports of financial challenges continue to circulate. The move has led to further speculation about his spending habits and overall financial strategy.
Yes, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly acquired 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan, spending approximately $402 million. This substantial investment was made through his real estate firm, Vada Properties, and is intended to expand his portfolio in New York City real estate market. Mayweather has expressed that this purchase holds significant personal meaning, reflecting his humble beginnings and desire to provide affordable housing options. He stated, "Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything. However, it's important to note that while Mayweather has announced this acquisition, some reports suggest that property records do not yet confirm a transfer of ownership. Experts speculate that he may have acquired a minority stake with options for future expansion rather than full ownership of all 62 buildings outright." In summary, Floyd Mayweather has publicly claimed to purchase 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan for $402 million, aiming to enhance affordable housing in the area. While these claims have been widely reported, the exact details and confirmation of ownership are still subject to verification. So even ChatGPT is saying, like, that's not official. Whether Mayweather is saying it or not, ChatGPT is saying it's not official. That deal has not gone through.
Floyd Mayweather has made claims about purchasing numerous buildings in New York City. However, investigations have revealed that these claims may have been exaggerated. Reports suggest that he may have only acquired stakes in some properties rather than outright ownership.
What's the point of buying 62 buildings? You buy a couple...
No, 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units and 100 and some units.
He has 62 multifamily units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like you just said, it's probably 62
think about
buildings.
It.
Yeah.
If he has that, some of the buildings might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew rents. Let them move out and then build a skyscraper.
Right. Or if he makes commercial properties out of some of those.
Viva Mexico! See you now. See?
Floyd Mayweather's recent purchase of multiple buildings in New York City has sparked fresh debate about his financial decisions. Many observers are wondering why he chose to invest in these properties at this point in his career, particularly while reports of financial challenges continue to circulate. The move has led to further speculation about his spending habits and overall financial strategy.
When you're the best, you only deal with the best. So today, I purchased 3 vehicles. Give them the breakdown, Chadwick. Give them
2025 Cadillac Escalade V ESV. This is supercharged motor version. But the best car you purchased is...
And what about this? I bought this today.
Brand new 2025 matte blue G63 AMG.
And let's walk down here. Check this out. Come. My new toy. Give me the breakdown.
This is a Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. This is the most rare of all the Chirons ever produced. One of 60. This is a one of one spec. All of the whole body is carbon fiber exposed in blue. When it's been painted, you can see there's blue exposed carbon as you
The recent purchase of several New York City buildings by Floyd Mayweather has attracted considerable attention and sparked questions about his financial choices. With ongoing reports surrounding his financial situation, many people are curious about the reasoning behind such major investments at this stage of his career. The acquisitions have intensified discussions about how he manages his money and whether these high-value purchases align with his long-term financial plans.
I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases, and they're all full with watches. So when I travel, I like to take, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Avi & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Avi & Co. As you can see, Avi & Co. Now, let's talk about watches, let's talk about jewelry, let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side. Now, we want to give the people an appetizer or something light. So we give you 2 appetizers, then we give you a main course. Just a few watches that I got while I travel. So check this out. We're going to go here first. And of course, the company is Avi & Co. Crazy company. Now, I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me come to you guys a breakdown.
Floyd Mayweather has built a reputation for owning a large collection of luxury vehicles, often sharing photos and videos of his newest purchases on social media. His posts frequently feature high-end cars, private jets, and other costly possessions, reflecting a lifestyle that places a strong emphasis on showcasing success and financial wealth.
Yeah. I think it was like a $5 or $8 million 5-fight deal or something like that. You have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7, where you can see the behind the scenes. That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big. So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7. I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s. So the timing of him becoming his own boss, which you're going to make the majority.
Luxury cars and private jets are only part of Floyd Mayweather's collection. He is also known for owning a large number of high-end watches, which he regularly showcases on social media. By frequently sharing photos of these expensive timepieces, he continues to reinforce his image as someone who enjoys a lavish lifestyle and takes pride in displaying his wealth. Floyd Mayweather's business practices have frequently drawn criticism from those who believe he places financial gain ahead of ethical considerations. Some critics argue that his involvement in certain ventures has raised questions about his judgment and long-term financial decision-making. These concerns have added to ongoing doubts about how effectively he manages his wealth over time. In addition, many observers believe that his constant display of luxury cars, expensive jewelry, private jets, and other high-value possessions may create more challenges than benefits, as it strengthens the perception that his public image is heavily tied to wealth and material success.
It turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Public perception of Mayweather's financial practices.
Floyd Mayweather's past has included a number of legal and financial controversies that have attracted significant public attention over the years. He has previously served time in jail, and his interactions with the legal system have often been the subject of discussion. Despite achieving great financial success, Mayweather has spoken about the personal challenges that can come with fame and wealth. His financial record has also been surrounded by allegations involving questionable business dealings, tax-related disputes, and other controversies. Among the widely reported claims, accusations of fraudulent conduct and an incident in Dubai where he was allegedly involved in a dispute linked to unpaid debts for expensive jewelry, further added
50, aka Ferrari F50. So 50's obviously going to take any chance that he can to troll Floyd Mayweather, and I don't know how accurate or true this is. 50 said it was true and then removed it off his Instagram like he sometimes does. He'll chime in on things and then remove it. But luckily for me, I know that he does that, so I screenshot everything that he posts. Just because, you know, he'll remove it and then it's hard to find it. I'm like, damn, it was up there. So just for like podcasts and just research purposes, I always screenshot them, have it on my phone. That way if it's removed, you know, it's like, hey, you know, he did post this. So what am I talking about? Let's go over this. 50 Cent has weighed in on a shocking claim in the ongoing spat between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis, saying he believes a belief that has allowed him to get in some digs of his own.
That wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to stay connected for more updates and interesting content in the next one.